What's up, guys? It's me, and today I'm doing something a little bit unorthodox. I'm going to be doing a Mirko Vosk, the Mind Drinker deck tech. Now, Mirko Vosk isn't the best commander. That's a given. Mill is not something that works well in Commander. It's a very 1v1 strategy, and it will never be standard. I'm just going to come out and say that Mill will never be standard usable. I don't care what you say about Phoenix. He's an amazing card, one of my favorite gods, but he's not going to be able to be standard ever. So I tried my hand at making a Mirko Vosk as best as I could, and I'm going to show it to you. It's a very 1v1 oriented commander with a lot of spot removal and black and blue flyers, a lot of mill. So it's 1v1 for sure. I successfully managed to mill out a player yesterday by in playtesting by traumatizing, milling half their library, spell twining, and then swinging with Mirko twice. So it works pretty well. That was a win on around turn 7 or 8. It was very effective, very efficient, but not well in multiplayer. I played the other day and I was the target of the table because no one likes mill. It's a very aggro deck. It makes a lot of enemies. It's black and blue flyers. People hate flyers anyway. You end up making more enemies than friends. So unless you're going in with a team, you're screwed. So let's hop into it.
What's up, guys? Let's dive right in. So obviously, starting off, we have Mirko Vosk, the Mind Drinker. Wait, let me fix the zoom a little bit. We have Mirko Vosk, the Mind Drinker. When he deals damage, you can grind 4, which is a great deal. And let's see what an opening hand would look like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. A Swamp. Japanese. Lich. Now, Lich is part of a... Here, I hate the zoom on this thing. So unprofessional. Lich is part of a 2-card combo. Lich and Repainkind. Lich brings your life down to 0, and instead of losing life, you sack a permanent, and when you gain life, you would draw a card. Great deal. Diabolic Edict. Target player sacks a creature. Unknown Shores. Trade mana to get colorless, or trade any color, basically. Fetch land, swamp, mine grind. This is amazing. Pay X to grind till X lands. I got them grinding 20 sometimes if I'm lucky. And back to the swamp. So that's an opening hand. I would definitely keep that. I wouldn't mulligan anything. So let's put that aside and see what we got. Spell Twine. Twin cast from both players' graveyard. Consuming Aberration. Whenever you cast spell, grind till you get a land. And it's amazing because it gets +X, where X is the number of cards in all graveyards. Actually, it'd be probably faster if I did this, so I'm going to do this. Sangromancer, Fatty Vampire. Whenever something leaves the battlefield, I gain 3, which is a great deal. Murder, Spot Removal, Soul Ring. Bajuga Bog. I need that for a mill deck. Conjurer's Closet. That allows me to bounce something back and forth to re-get their injury effects. Island. Victim of Night. Spot Removal. Probably my favorite spot removal in the deck. Coerced Confession. Mill 4. Draw card for each creature. Burnished Heart. This is amazing ramp. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this in the next Precon Commander set, because it's just so good. Fairy Conclave. Just potential... A land with potential to be a creature. It's a Mutavault on... It's a nerfed Mutavault. Jace, the Mill Jace, obviously. Gets Verdict, sack a creature, lose a life. Ghost Quarter. Destroy land. If they've got any pesky Mutavaults out, that's gone. Whip of Erebos. Creatures I control have lifelink and allows me to bring back my fatties and my flyers from the grave to swing again. Rupture Spire, or Reckless Spite. Sorry, spoiled the future. Reckless Spite, destroy 2, lose 5. Great deal, because it's black. Liliana Vess, she's a slow tutor, and a little bit of mill going on, which is cool. Evolving Wilds, more fetch. Crypt of Agadine, it's a great bit of land, it's amazing. Temple of Deceit, Scryland, Fogbank. This is nice little flying, probably the best defender in Standard right now, let alone the game. Tome Scour, obviously. Curse of the Bloody Tome. You enchant them, they mill 2 before each upkeep. Ballstrot Spy, when it enters, you can They mill till they hit a land, which is great, and it goes great with the Conjurer's Closet. Rogue's Passage, target creature is unblockable. Withered Wretch. This is an older card that I picked up on accident, but it is amazing because I can pay 1 to remove target card in a graveyard from the game, which is great in this deck because it's mill. Blue Sun Zenith, obviously. Mutavault. I'm really lucky and pulled that. I would never buy a Mutavault. Jace's Erasure. When I draw a card, they mill a card. Luzon's Color General. Ooh, I can't talk today. Horsemanship. No one runs Horsemanship, and this is awesome because when he deals combat damage, I draw. It goes great. Jace's Erasure, whatever. Swamp. Lazav. He's fun to have because something dies, I can bring it back under my control. So I can get some mill stuff. Swamp. Wow, my land distribution's awful. Life's Finale. It's a board wipe. Allows me to keep their big stuff out. Fiend of the Shadows. It's a foil, shiny. When it deals combat to a player, they exile a card, and I can play those cards. It's awesome. It's a counter, and then mill. Rupture Spire. Colorless mana. Solemn Simulacrum. Great card. Drana. She is amazing. She used to be the commander of this deck, and before I changed it to Mirko, so she is an amazing card. Best mono black commander in the game, no doubt about it. I love her. Swamp. Island. Lurking Informant. This card's a bit odd in the way that you scry your enemy, except you can put that card in a graveyard instead, and it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. It's not the best, but it's great on... I've pulled it on turn 2 before, and it's done some good work for me. Let me get this out of the way. And the next set. Thought Scour. Mill 2. Draw a card. Great card. Island. Mutilate. Another board wipe. This is where all my lands were at. Transguild Promenade. Trade mana colored. Colorless mana. Ugh. Command Tower. Colorless mana. Evil Twin. He can copy it. He's a clone that can destroy his clone. It's awesome. I got lucky and pulled a foil. You know, he's not an amazing card, but he's a lot of fun. Great for the deck. Fidelkin Entrancer, tap and pay 1 to mill 2. Una, Queen of the Fae, you can't have a mill deck without Una. Pay to mill, and then you get fairies. It's awesome. Vampire Nighthawk, he's another one of my flying vampires. Rhystic Tutor, a bad tutor, but a tutor nonetheless. Helps me if they're tapped out. Paranoid Delusions, mill 3 and then Cipher, great. Doomblade, obviously spot removal. Fire Shrieker. Now, the Fire Shrieker, what it does is it gives... I use it to give Mirko double strike, and when he has double strike, he deals combat damage twice, meaning he can grind 8 instead of the standard 4, which is ridiculous. Swing 3, you win the game. With this on Mirko. I call that a win condition. Jace's Mindseeker, mill 5, then cast an instant or sorcery for free. Destroy creature, and then mill their toughness, or power, I don't know. Islands. Perplex. I love this card, probably one of my favorite commons in the game. Counter unless they discard their hand, and it has Transmute, so you can tutor something out. I don't have a lot of 3-drops in here, but it's fun nonetheless. Diabolic Tutor, self-explanatory. Oh, there we go, drop that. Asphyxiate, it's the latest removal. It's awesome. Grind till you hit a land. Gets +1/+1 for each card revealed this way. Painful Quandary. Amazing control. When they cast a spell, they lose 5 lives unless he or she discards a card, and if they're empty-handed, it's awesome. Hideous End, spot removal. Archaeomancer, return an instant sorcery from my graveyard, so I can use Traumatize or Thought Scour, I can bring it back. Ah, there's my Traumatize. Half their library. That's ridiculous. 5 mana, half the library. I would Spell Twine that, or what's it called? I would probably Archaeomancer and then Spell Twine, just so it doesn't get exiled. Soren Markov, their life total becomes 10, and it has a little bit of spot removal, which is always fun. Royal Assassin, tap to remove. Mind Grind, pay X, and they discard X. Spot removal. Island. Mind Sculpt, they mill 7. Dark Steel Ingot, ramp. Soul Ransom. Now, I control target creature, and they have to discard 2 cards. It's not an exceptional card, but it's a you know, it's a good card, and it goes in here. Dungeon Geist. It's a flyer that controls a that taps out a creature. Crypt Gas doubles my swamps. Repankind, the other half of the Lich combo. Pilfered Plans. They put up to 2 cards into her graveyard, then draw 2. Yeah, mill 2, draw 2. Great card. Read the Bones. Now this card has an amazing amount of utility. It's scry 2, then draw 2. You lose 2 life, which in Commander is nothing. It's an amazing card. I love it. Swamp. Evanescent Intellect, the Born of the Gods mill. 2, Dark Creature. It's mill 3 for 2. And Temple the False God. So, I should probably work my land distribution, that's a given, but all in all, it's a fun deck to play with. Very 1v1 oriented, because of all the spot removal and the mill. Great commander, though. I love him. He's not the best. I had to take apart my Drana to do this, but he's fun to play with, and I enjoy him. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know I need the original Ravnica block one that mills 10 for 2. That's an amazing card, but it's $20 right now. So, someone wants to send it to me, awesome. But otherwise, I need that, and I know I need things like Headrun Crab, but those are also expensive. So, I've got a list of things that I need that I will get for it. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. What can be taken out? What can be put in? I would really like to see your suggestions. Awesome. I'm working on a Karametra deck, but I still need to get some more green and white fatties for it. So, I will see you all later.